everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back. If you were able to join me in the first of our series of A to Z of Christmas, we did A for Away in a Manger, and today we're going to be doing B for baubles. Now, I've already made a little bit of a start. We're going to make a 5x7 card, which I've cut from white cardstock, and I've done a gold mirror card and I've embossed it. And our bauble is going to be in the form of a die, and this die, if I put it down on the table, you might be able to see it better. This die is going to be the star of our show, and I've cut it 3 times, and I'll show you how and why I've cut it as we go along. So we'll do that in a moment, but if I do that on there, it's going to get a bit lost on there. So I have got a 6x4 mat. Now don't worry about these measurements, I will put them all in the description box below at the end of the video. This is just an ordinary piece of white cardstock, and I've just lightly embossed it. I've not added in any colour. It is just a 6x4 embossing folder. And on the back, I have got some, what have I got? Some double-sided tape. And if you put, just a quick tip, some glues, even hot glue, some glues don't stick to gold or mirror cards very well. So I'd advise using double-sided tape. You don't need the red liner tape, just a standard one will do. And I'm going to line mine up more or less in the middle and make sure we've got it the right way around. And we have. Fantastic. You can't see an awful lot of the detail, but as it's music, it's probably a good idea to get it the right way around. And now, the first part of our bauble, I've embossed, well I haven't embossed, I've cut in gold. I've cut this also in gold mirror card. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to use my red liner tape. You can use red liner tape. Actually, before I do that, that was almost today's deliberate mistake. I'm going to cut off, oops, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm going to cut off this ribbon part, and you'll see why as the video progresses. So I'm just going to take my scissors. So we're going to do a bit of die dissection. So I'm just going to take that off. All will become clear quite soon. And so we're going to lie that down like that, and we're going to just put some red tape over the thick part at the back like that. And we're not going to worry about these little bits here, we're just going to put some on there, because before we put those down, that was also another mistake almost, I have cut some, we need some colour to go behind these. So what I've done is I've taken some scraps from an old piece of card. This is pattern card, this was poinsettia card, and I've just cut round them. I've cut round the bauble shape, and I'm going to turn it over. Well, they're double-sided, but I'm not going to use that side, I'm going to use that side. So I'm going to turn that over, and I'm going to lay that down so that it covers the area of the bauble, more or less, like that. Any overhangs we can deal with afterwards, so don't worry about that. And there is some sticky on that. I'll just put a little bit more on, because I put my finger on it, so it might have taken the sticky off. So we'll put a little bit on. We don't need to be too worried. And I've got another one that I've cut out. So I'm sorry about the poor lighting. I have got my lights on here in the studio, but it's a horrible day. But even with the studio lights, it does look rather dark. So if it looks dark on the screen, I do apologise. So any overhang, I'm just going to cut off with my scissors. There isn't much actually, so we don't need to worry about it too much. So just the easiest way to do it is hold your die, or hold your scissors still and turn your die. It's a lot easier doing it that way. And now what we're going to do, now which way should we put that on? Should we put that with foam tape? Oh no, let's just do it with some runner tape, it'll be quicker. So we're going to put that on like that. And I'm going to turn that over, and we're going to put it not right at the top, but towards the top, like that. And already we have the start, or the beginnings, of a lovely card. So we're just going to sweep the debris out of the way. Now, the reason I've taken the ribbon parts off is because I've cut this again in red, and I've cut the ribbon parts off like that, and I've cut it once again in green, And all I've done is I've cut the green part off. So where's my die? There it is. So all I've done here is all I did was I cut this bit off. I put this bit through my machine. And when I did the red, I just did this again and cut the ribbons off like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn this over, pop that to one side for a minute. Let's just get some of these backing tape out of the way. That'll do. So again, we're going to use the red runner tape. And on the back, if I move that over there, you might be able to see what I'm doing. I'm just going to run a little bit there like that and put a bit there on that side. Make sure we get it the right way around. So that bit goes there. So we're just going to stick it. Now, if we do it this way, if we cut the gold bits off of here, it won't really matter how they stick out or how they trail. But if we kept that on, we might see an overhang of the trail. So actually, do you know what? I'm going to put that a bit further down, like that. So we're going to put that a little bit further down so that it sticks out like that. Now, I was going to put some foam tape on there, but I don't think it'll fit. So again, we'll just put some runner tape right across the whole thing, including our ribbons. Pick it up. You can pick it up with your finger. And we're going to, all we need to do now, get this lot out of the way, including those bits. All we need to do now is match that up and lay it down. It doesn't matter if a little bit of the gold sticks out, because that makes it quite nice, makes it quite jolly. And I'm not going to stick these bits down either. I don't mind them trailing. Now all we need to do, we did have a sentiment here a while ago. Oh, there it is. It's underneath there. So I have found a sentiment in my stash which says peace, love, joy. And we could all do with more in that, couldn't we? So again, this time I've got it on foam tape just to prop it up a bit, because it's quite a thin, it's an old one I've had forever in my drawer and it was going a bit thin. So I've put some foam tape on just to prop it up a bit. And I'm going to pop that down there like that. And there we go, guys. There is our Bauble card finished. So this is our A to Z of Christmas, B for Bauble. And I hope you've enjoyed it. So if you've got your own dies in your stash like this that are all together, hopefully I've given you a few ideas how you can maybe cut it 2 or 3 times and make it a bit more colourful and a bit more interesting, really. So there we go. That's it for today. Our B for Bauble in our A to Z of Christmas. And when you come back next time, we will be doing letter C. So come back and see what I do for that. And it's a nice card. It stands up really nicely, just like that. And obviously I'll leave it flat so that you can see it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, but you want to follow this series, please do hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, and you'll never miss a video. And if you are a subscriber, thank you very much. It's lovely to have you with us. And thank you to anyone who's just dropping by. It's good to have you too. So until the next time, take care everybody, have fun, and happy crafting. Bye bye for now.